This is the Carty Method podcast.
Today, we're celebrating something really special. This channel just hit 20,000 subscribers. I cannot actually believe I'm saying that. When I first started with this YouTube journey, I had no idea that it would grow this fast, but here we are. And I owe all of this to you. Whether you've been here since the very beginning or you just joined, thank you so much for being a part of this community and helping us reach this incredible milestone. I've been a professional photographer for 34 years, and this year alone, this channel has grown by 18,000 subscribers. I've worked with global brands like Nike and Apple, and I've shot for some of the biggest magazines, and I've taught photographers worldwide how to turn their passion into a business. And honestly, to see this kind of growth on this platform is insane. And it's humbling, and I'm absolutely beyond, I'm choked up here. I'm actually beyond grateful. By the end of today's stream, you're going to walk away with some insights on how we grew so fast here and the lessons that I've learned all the way along the way and how I've systemized everything with the Carty Method, which is my professional photography education system. Plus, I got some big announcements about what's coming up next for both you and the community. And yes, there might be some giveaways too, because what's a celebration without a little bit extra, right? So we're going to be doing some giveaways, and I'll tell you later. We're going to get into what those giveaways are going to be in a bit. But first off, let's talk about this journey. When I first started this channel, it wasn't about subscriber counts. It was about helping photographers like you that are trying to make the leap from hobbyist to professional. I wanted to share everything that I've learned in my 34 years of making pictures, not just taking pictures. And very quickly, I realized something. This wasn't just about me putting out videos and putting out podcasts. It was about building a community. You started talking in my community. You started commenting. You started asking questions, and you started connecting with you. And that's when this whole thing all started to click. Back in 2021, I launched my first real community space on Discord. That platform, it worked for a while. It worked for 3 years, but as more people joined, I realized that I needed something that I could scale better, like scale way better and give the kind of teaching and interactions that I'm giving you now. So in June this year, I've moved my community from Discord over to the cartymethod.com. And that's a platform that I built just for us, where we could really dive into the process of being a working photographer. And in that community, in just 3 months, I've already almost hit almost 500 members. That's crazy growth. And the engagement there is next level. People are transforming their businesses, they're booking up clients, and they're leveling up every day. My community is more than just a place to talk gear. It's about building careers. The Carty Method is the core of it. You know, I built a 6-phase system that covers everything from discovering your niche to packaging your work, creating value, and finding clients. But first, let's talk about what's coming next. There's something really exciting about this whole channel and what's happening here on YouTube. YouTube is rolling out a brand new feature. And I'm going to take advantage of this hardcore. Guess what that new feature is? Courses. YouTube is dropping courses. And I'm going to be creating exclusive mini courses for my channel members. So that feature is going to be rolled out soon to creators. And when it launches, the members of this channel are going to get first access to these mini courses. These are going to be packed with practical, actionable advice that will help you in your photography journey. But also, I'm going to be adding some beginner content. I keep getting asked for people watching me, and you know who you are. You're watching me. You don't feel like you're quite ready for photo submissions at the level that the photographers that watch me are. My goal when I came on YouTube, I wanted the best photographers watching me, the best photographers. And quickly you can see the level of talent that watch this channel. So I'm helping them become effective pros. But there's for the people who aren't there yet, I need to start building out some content for you. Yes or yes. I need to start building out some content for you. Yes or yes. Because I don't want to send you away somewhere else to learn the beginner stuff and then come to me. I want you to stay here on this channel. So here's the cool part. I've been dropping mostly that advanced content. So I'm going to be adding beginner-friendly content as well. And my goal is to have content that helps bridge the gap between being a total beginner and what I teach in my professional accelerator program. So if you're just starting out, there's going to be a ton of value for you here now. And you're going to have a clear path from learning the basics of photography to mastering your craft, all the way to building a successful photography business. And you're going to be able to do it right here on this channel. And speaking of members of this channel, by the way, you guys are my true fans. The members, you are the ones that are supporting this channel, showing up for all my live streams, engaging with my content, and you're taking your photography seriously. And by the way, if I can find 1,000 true fans, 1,000 people who become members of this channel, I will be able to take this to an insane new level. We're talking more in-depth content, more live critiques, more portfolio reviews, and more resources that you need to transform your photography from a passion into a thriving career. With that kind of support, the kind of support from 1,000 true fans, I can create the kind of resources, the kind of tools that will genuinely help you grow. And I'm doing that already, but way more. I'll be able to hire more people because I'm already starting to hire people. You're going to also be able to get more access to me. And if you join the community, you get way more access to me, more personalized coaching, and more opportunities to interact one-on-one. Yo, Doyle Daniels dropping 20 bones, baby. Let's go, Doyle. Thank you so much. This is the kind of support that this community delivers. It's really actually beautiful. It's really actually beautiful. I need more smoke. Please stand by. There we go. Now the smoke machine can actually reach over. There we go. There we go. Now the smoke can actually reach over. Doyle, thank you. So, by the way, this 1,000 true fans concept is going to give me more opportunities to interact with you one-on-one. And I'm not talking about vague advice. I don't give vague advice here on this channel. I'm talking about detailed, actionable steps to help you make pictures that get you paid and build your business around your creativity. Oki just crossed a full year as a member on this channel. That's called consistency. 13 months for Oki. 13 months, baby. I just exhausted my smoke machine, Oki, but we can give you the flashing lights. All right, the flashing lights. Oki, let's go, baby. We can give you the flashing lights. Thank you for becoming a member for 13 months. Thank you, Oki. Oh, word. This is just, it really is insane, this whole life of mine. So let's jump into some live chat. I want to hear from you. If you're watching live, by the way, you know me, I'm Carty. If you've never seen me before, oh my God, how long have you been part of this channel? That's what I want to know in chat. How long have you been part of this channel? If you're a member, how long have you been a member? And also, by the way, the crowns next to your name, the crowns evolve. As you are a member, you start with just like a nice, simple crown. As it evolves, you get a full-on, like, if you look at what Oki's crown looks like, you'll see Oki's got a very, very exclusive, crown. So, and by the way, thank you for being a member for, look at Oki's crown. That's crazy. For 13 months. Look at that crown on Oki. So I want to know how long you've been watching me. Leave it in the comments below if you're watching this after the fact. Peace, what's up? Say replay gang in the comments. How long have you been watching? I want to know the month that you found me. Oh, Carty, I found you in June, or I found you just this month, or I found you last year, August, and you've watched my whole growth. How many subscribers did I have when you first found me? Like, these are questions that I need to know from you. And what content that I make has been the most helpful for you? Is it my photo walks when I'm out on the street interacting and shooting street portraits, which I'm about to be shooting and dropping a whole bunch more of those? I have so many of them in the queue. I have an actual full-time editor right now. His name is Benja, and he's brilliant. Benja, have you guys noticed that I'm putting out a video every single day lately? Have you noticed there's been a video every day? I don't notify subscribers because you guys are already converted. I do this just to grab new people, and it's made my numbers go through the roof. So I want to know what content that I've been making has been the most helpful for you. Do you like my studio sessions where I direct models in the studio and light them? Do you like my natural light sessions where I'm rolling around shooting? Hey, what's up, Romaine Okana? Becoming a new subscriber? What's up? Welcome. So I want to know, drop your questions here in the live chat. Everybody can chat today. Everybody can watch today. But do know I'm going to be doing insane things for my 1,000 true fans. And I'm not there yet. I'm trying to grow to 1,000 true fans. If you feel like you are a true fan, become a member. All right, just hit the join button. So by the way, drop your questions in my live chat here. Gary Ricci says he's been watching since February. Ammon says December 2023. Garan says March 2024. So I want to know when you guys found me and what content do you love the most on this channel? Because I'm going hard on just giving you what you want. And I keep hearing more beginner content. And guess what I would always say? Meh. No, I don't want to talk about that. But it's like, I actually love photography and I actually love talking about this stuff. And I'm kind of good at explaining the fundamentals. So I'm going to make a fundamentals course. There's going to be mini versions of that course on YouTube, but there's going to be a full fundamentals course on the Carty Method. And yeah, I have dreams for we're like, yeah, more of that later. So, I want to basically, so Matt Carlson says he's been watching since March 2024 as well. Doyle says it's all quality content, but I really love the 5 to 10 minute advice and encouragement videos. They're great. Oh, thank you so much, man. Mike Lilly's been with us for almost a year, since last November 2023. Mike says, I can't tell you how far I've come. Mike, and listen, it's really beautiful watching your journey. And the next thing that I'm helping you with, Mike, is like I'm moving you up the levels of value, right? You already have imagination. We're developing it more. That's the highest level of value. That's like imagining and believing that you can do this. Implementation, we're constantly working on implementation. Unification, this is an area that I like. Your top and bottom strong, unification strong, imagination strong, but the inner ones, which are unification, managing people, getting people to work together, and this kind of business, and the one just above that, which is communication, like using your voice. You're a quiet guy, so that's stuff that I honestly want to help you work with. Like I think it's necessary that we all kind of find our weaknesses, and for me that was one of my weaknesses too. This is why when I see other people who are like quiet, I kind of gravitate towards them, because that's me. I know it's hard to wrap your head around, but it's hard to wrap your head around. Thank you so much, by the way, Sean Thomas. Thank you, Mike Morrison. And Sean says October 23. Thank you, Mike Morrison. And Spanish Soap says started January with the best advice nobody listens to. Thank you, Spanish Soap. You have to understand, like, I'm on a mission, and my goal is to help 100,000 photographers make a living with their camera and their imagination. Like 100,000 photographers. That is my goal. I've helped 100. I've helped 1,000 already. Like in person on you. Like I've helped people scale to over $100,000 a year with the camera. Helped a few of them. It really. Nothing makes me happier than seeing a creative make money with their creativity. Simple. It's like the joy of seeing a print develop in the developer as you're like agitating the tray, and like you're seeing the image like appear like this. It's white paper, and you drop it in this liquid, and like you shake a little bit, and then like your image like appears. Like that magic, I experienced that magic when I was 14 years old. 14. And did wet processing from age 14. I had a darkroom in my house when I was a teenager. I had a darkroom in my house when I was a teenager. I was processing and printing. I had a darkroom at school. I had photography class at school with a darkroom from age 14. I moved it into my business where I had darkrooms in my early studios, and I shot film. And then I moved into dry processing where I would let someone else process my negatives, and I would just take the negatives and I would go into the darkroom and I would print them because it was faster. And like doing this over and over again, after a while, when you're shooting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rolls, you kind of got to just pass that off to somebody, but I would still print. So some of that magic of photography. I mean, I have a Hasselblad. I have a 500 cm classic Hasselblad anniversary edition that is in my safe. Like I don't pull that out, and like I used to in my other space. I used to always have my Hasselblad like just out, but these things are too rare, so I keep it in a safe. But know that I'm so passionate about photography that I'm actually excited to mix it up this next year. I'm excited to, like, by the way, I'm in my 4th year of doing a podcast like this. I'm in my 4th year. And people who are just finding me, people who are like, oh my God, this guy's show is like so tight. Oh my God, this guy's setup is like so sick. People who watch me and they've never seen me before and they're like, oh my God, this guy's setup is like cracked. When people watch me and they're like, I can't believe how this guy is doing all of this actually live. Like live. Me, one person. I'm 54 years old. I figured out how to program all of this shit on my own because I was trying to build something. This is my 2nd location. I've expanded into this new set, a dedicated space just to build my business and build with you. So 20,000 subscribers, man. Donna Cranshaw says, I've been watching since March, and it also was the best advice nobody listens to. That video gained me 8,000 subscribers in 1 month. That video right now has 231,000 views and still brings me 100 subscribers every month, one video. And it's funny because it was the day I monetized was August last year, 2023. And the next video I dropped went viral. And I'm like, do they only push people who are monetized out? Because they say that they don't, but it sure as heck like seems like they do. But anyways, it was a perfect storm. I made the right video. Romaine O'Connor says, I found you this month. Let's go, Romaine. Little bit of smoke for you, my guy, for finding me. Hey, where's my smoke machine? Wake up over there. Maybe I overheated she. Let me go look at that, baby. Please stand by. Oh, here's something.
Treat everybody like a superstar. Famous people less like a superstar. I treat famous people like real people. I started as a photographer, I would say professionally, when I was 20. My brother's a fine art painter, heavy influence on me, and I couldn't paint, so when I discovered the camera, it was really easy for me to express myself creatively. Everybody's in the business of glorifying celebrities, so capturing them, it's already glorifying them by photographing them. So if I can get them a little bit more understated, I feel like it brings up the real. In 1997, I shot Tom York from Radiohead, most important picture of my career. In 2001, I shot Pharrell Williams for Peace magazine. Again, very important picture. Colin Firth, a week before he won his Oscar, career moving pictures where that picture propels a whole new wave of clients, a whole new wave of people looking at my work. I think pivotal career-changing pictures are more important than favorite pictures, because they're all my favorite. The whole idea is make good stuff and share it and do it every day.
Holy moly, have I not gotten gray in 11 years? 11 years. I got to tell you, this grayness, this all happened like overnight. So crazy. Overnight. But I'm 54, you know? Those some of that spot is like, it's old. It's 14 years old. That spot came out in 2000 and no, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That spot's not 14 years old. That spot is only the mix spot. The mix spot is only less than 10 years old. That's less than 10 years old. But I did get gray in like a really short amount of time. But yeah, if you want to really deep dive, I've been on Entertainment Tonight and a whole bunch of television shows. So you can just deep dive if you go into my channel and do this on my playlists, like you'll truly find like some insanity. So back to my journey. In January of this year, I started the Carty Method. I decided to create the Carty Method, which was a way it's a way of taking all my knowledge, all the brain stuff that I've accumulated as a professional photographer over the 34 years. I started as a pro in 1990. I just wanted to organize it into a system, a 6-phase system that anybody could follow. That would take you from really serious amateur to a working photographer. And the minute I put that system into place, my growth was explosive. People responded to the clarity of my structure and the results. I talk about the Carty Method continuously on this channel. I've seen photographers who were stuck for years, finally now getting the clients that they want, building the portfolios that they need, and most importantly, turning their passion into a profitable business. Like, it's actually happening, and it's happening before my very eyes. So the thing that's crazy is how this started was I have 3 coaches. I have a business coach, I have a creative coach, and I have a marketing coach. So I went away on a retreat last winter, December, just before Christmas, with my business coach and my marketing coach. And as we were driving up there, I was telling my business coach that I have an idea for a coaching business. And I've been coaching photographers in person for like 20 years and like online. Now I'm starting to do it online, and it's like I want to talk to you guys about building this out. So he's like, cool, sounds great. You should talk to Gabe. Like bring this to the marketing guy. And I brought it to Gabe, and Gabe said literally, cool idea, bro. Cool, but I'm gonna steal it. And I'm like, pardon? He's like, I'm gonna steal it. I said, give me a second, what? And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to go to your website. How much does it cost to sign up? I'm like, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, so I'm just going to go to your website. I'm just going to pay, just grab all your content, all your IP, and I'm just going to register a domain, call it my photography thing. And I'm just going to upload your content. And I'm going to do it on that domain, and I'm going to make another one and do it on that one, and then another one, and then another one. And I'm going to hire a team in India, and they're all going to just dupe your IP and upload it on their own photography education sites until you never get back again. And I'm like, why would you do that? And he's like, Carty, because that's what people do. That's what people do. Do you have a moat? And I'm like, I don't have a castle. He's like, do you have a moat for your business? You don't have a moat for your business. That's why I can tell. That's how I'm telling you how easy it is for me to steal. You don't have a moat. Here, let me show you your moat. And then he, with a beer in his hand, did that with a Sharpie, and then when that happens, and then you do this to stop that from happening. And then after they finish, what happens then? After you turn them into a world-class photographer, what happens then? And I'm like, well, you need a marketplace for them. You need a marketplace. You need to create the agency to support them and help them get work, because no one's going to be able to do that better than you. So hanging out with my consultants, in 15 minutes, my marketing coach created a moat around my business. Literally, hey, Michael Steinmetz just purchased the big black mug. and one other item. Let's go. Let's go, Stymats. Thank you for your purchase, my guy. I appreciate you. Super soft tea is what you copped, my guy. You know I love you. I appreciate you. Laurencio Edward says last year, February. And Garath, I'm putting your name together, Garath says it's the best program out there for photographers, my accelerator. Thank you, Garath. So this whole thing is insane, actually. So let's get into some more. Basically, I then decided, okay, so the name of this is the Carty Method, and I needed a delivery system. I was already doing online coaching, but I needed a delivery system. So I researched for 3 months to find the right platform, and then I chose Kajabi. And I then, after working and learning this program and this back end, I made the Carty Method, which is the best way to unfuck your photography business. The Carty Method will take you from where you are today to your ideal life as a high-value working pro. And I get you there by leveraging my 34 years of pro experience and my proven systems. I provide actionable steps and support along the way. So this is the Carty Method website. And if you've never been to the Carty Method website, please go and please take the professional photographer's readiness scorecard. And I built this thing, and I give away free tools, and I have a mentorship community, and these digital tools, my pro photographers cold reach master pack, cold reach out master pack. I cannot believe how well this is doing. I just dropped this last week. My 30-day on-camera challenge. This will fix your awkwardness. This will fix your outward reach. This will change how you work. This is my professional creative's habit tracker. And this is the ultimate photographer's call sheet. This will set your stage. So 4 digital products, my coaching, my accelerator, this is basically, and the testimonials, the testimonials that just seem to go on forever. So this little spot right here is really important because it's going to be important later on in the episode. If you've never gone to thecartymethod.com, you're going to have to go check that. So you guys know this whole thing started with a podcast called Behind the Picture. And Behind the Picture is no more, but we have Behind the Picture magazine. And the name of that asset, Behind the Picture magazine, is a Substack that I use to showcase the photographers that have been submitting their work for review. And it's incredibly important to have your work featured in a magazine, or featured even if this magazine is online. And I've brought on a chief operating officer. He's informed me about some new platforms like Kaiser and or Caviar. Is the platform is called Caviar, and they have some new cool publishing options. And that is the next venture. Is we're going to start doing a magazine of the people who submit, and I give photo of the week, even with my new submission not channel, but my new submission program that I'm going to do. We're going to do an extra. We're going to do 2 photo submission shows a week, which means Carty is going to be doing not 3 live streams a week, but maybe 4. So the magazine, the Behind the Picture magazine, is likely going to become the Carty Method magazine. It's going to become a name that maybe isn't the Carty Method, but right now it's Behind the Picture magazine, and it's growing every week. If you haven't been involved yet, this is your chance. Every week, I give a very tight brief to the people who are my YouTube submission level members. And you can see right here, YouTube submissions. They're not really YouTube submissions. You're submitting through the Carty Method, and then I'm using YouTube as a vehicle to deliver a photo review. Now, if you're a member here on YouTube, you can watch live. If you're not a member, you can just watch the replay. So I've been doing these photo reviews for 3.5 years. They're intense and super helpful. And this is how you join. You just go to the Carty Method, and that is part 1. And then part 2 is you become a member on this channel, because again, if you're submitting your photos and I'm reviewing you, like, YouTube is a different business than the Carty Method, although they do work together. I do keep YouTube as its own business, and me having 1,000 true fans here, it's just, this means that I can just do so much more with this channel, which obviously will then explode my other business. But this is the heart of it. Without YouTube, none of these other businesses work. So know that the magazine is growing every week. Your chance is super easy. Just go to the video description and see behind the picture magazine, the Substack, which is the Carty Method at substack.com. And also follow the Instagram, which is the Carty Method on Instagram. The Carty Method on Instagram shows you the level of the photographers that submit here. And every week I give you a brief to create an image. And the brief is, make a lifestyle photo within your niche. Make a environmental photo within your niche. So if you're a portrait shooter, you shoot an environmental portrait. If you're a product shooter, you shoot an environmental product. If you shoot spaces or like places, you shoot an environment. So, and then the best work gets featured. The ones that I mark as photos of the week, the pictures that get the Carty seal of approval, they get featured in the magazine. They get featured on the Carty Method Instagram. It's simple, but it's a game changer for building your portfolio and getting your work out there. And also giving you the confidence to be like, I made this, I'm presenting it to you. And allowing someone else to say, this is amazing or this is not good. You need to know your bar. And this is the thing that most photographers don't have a feedback loop. It's just their friends telling them, oh my God, you're so dope. You're so, cause it's like, they don't have pro gear. They don't know that like your work is garbage. They're just like, it came out of that cool machine and it was expensive. So you're awesome. Like, and you understand how to use it, and they don't. Like, camera operation is just level 1, you know? So I help photographers develop their mindset and develop their ideas so they make work that the industry demands. So I know a lot of you guys might be here for a giveaway. So let's get into that. To celebrate 20,000 subscribers, I'm giving away some of the tools that have helped me grow my business. Seriously. I'm going to be giving away some one-on-one time with me. I'm going to be giving away some one-on-one time with me. And I'm also going to be giving away some of my resources, like the cold outreach email pack, or my habit tracker, or my call sheet. I'm going to be giving away digital tools. So if you want to enter, it's super easy and it doesn't cost you anything. Okay. Free to enter. Okay. This is necessary when you're doing a giveaway. You don't need to do anything. Okay. All you need to do is this: leave a comment below, like not a comment in chat for you live heads, not in chat for you super fan, but underneath this video, in the comments, leave a comment below of whatever you like, but include the hashtag Carty20K. Okay? Carty20K. And you also, the second part is you have to be registered in the Carty Method system. And this is why when I posted and I talked about this part earlier, this pop-up, just put in your email, your name, your country, click that you're committed to becoming a pro photographer, and send submit. You can also do this down here at the bottom of the page. Okay. Down here at the bottom, just put in your name, your email, your country, and say that you're committed to becoming a pro photographer and submit. I'm going to be selecting. You got to do both though. You got to leave the on this Carty 20K and also say, yes, I'm registered in the Carty Method. I have a login. I'm registered with the Carty Method. So if you're registered with the Carty Method system, and again, I showed you, just go to thecartymethod.com and just show interest. And then I will be, and again, if you've done my professional photographer's readiness check scorecard, but not registered yourself at the Carty Method, I can't pick you. So this is like only for people who are in my system. Trying to have more people committed to becoming a pro photographer by being a part of the Carty Method. I'm going to be doing way more for the people who are registered in my system. And I'm going to be picking winners at random that are in my system, and you don't have to own a single product. All you need to do is be in there. Okay. I'm going to pick some. And the thing that's great when you're in my system, I can just pick the product and give it to you. Random. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, I'm going to be announcing them later this week. The people who win, I'm going to be announcing them later this week. And I'm also going to figure out a way to do it in like an exciting way. Maybe we spin away. I mean, there's almost 1,000 people inside the Carty Method. So it's too many people to like manually put on a wheel, but I'm going to find a way to like randomly pick your address and grant you some products. So, by the way, go do that now. Go to the Carty Method right now and register. And while you do that, I want to take a few more questions from chat. I love hearing what you guys are up to, what challenges you're facing, and what you want to see more of. So drop your questions in chat. I'm definitely I'm looking at you, kid. Dan DeCenzo. It is possible to comment while live. You just have to leave you just have to close the live thing and go to where the comments are. It's a little bit tricky. Max Media, let's go. And yeah, you just remember to go do it afterwards is all good. You can also open it up in another window. That's another option on your phone, just like, yeah, if you're on your phone, my goodness, why are you watching on your phone, my guy? Why are you watching on your phone, bro? Seriously? That stuff's gonna trip you out. It's like like I try to deliver such a high quality stream, and when you're doing it on your phone. Oh my word. So, I'm interested in anything that you guys want to ask me right now. If you guys have questions, what you want to see more of, what challenges you're facing. I'm always interested in pain points. Are you having a hard time finding clients? Are you having a hard time getting people to not lowball you and be like, I got $100. What do I get for $100? Like, having a hard time with like those people? I mean, ask me. I'm happy to talk through any of that stuff. Do you guys like the light show? Do you find this distracting? Because I could easily turn that off and just go back to this if you find that distracting. But it's a celebration. It's a celebration. Oh, Opal Customs. Opal Customs, by the way, say hello, because that is my actual brother. That's my actual brother. That is less Carty. And less Carty, whenever I talk about him, I actually almost tear up because he's responsible for my life. This guy, my brother is my protector. He's the reason that I'm here. My brother is an artist. He's the reason that I'm creative. I got all my creativity from my brother. So you guys want to thank me for the things that I do. You can't do that without thanking him because he is, he's the king. Brother Leslie. In chat, working on a car, Renault's, and everybody's saying, let the lights dance. You want more action? All right. We'll let the lights dance a little bit more. You want the lights to dance a little bit more. We'll dance them. We'll dance them. And again, I just find it, I think it's distracting because these ones go by voice. They go by voice. Watch. So these ones, if I walk, like these ones is like it goes by steps and stuff, you know? But they don't go at the same speed, which is a bit weird. It's a bit weird. There's another one. Again, if it's stimulating, I'm happy to leave it, but I think this auto mode is the easiest to look at and handle, to be honest. So hey, Robert, welcome. Thank you for becoming a new subscriber here. Welcome. Hey, Robert, guess what? Conjuring the smoke, and I usually only do smoke for members, but you know, it's like this, man. This is a 20, and by the way, I'm already at like 20,000.1. I already have like, it's so funny, man. These metrics, the way that it works with socials, the ways that it works, it's like, it's the same with Instagram. It's like the first 1,000, like, and this is why I say I'm trying to find 1,000 true fans, people who want to become members. And you guys hang out a little bit longer, I'm going to be gifting memberships. I gift 10 a month. It's the 15th. I usually wait, and I've already gifted 5 this month. I usually wait until the end. Like I kind of try to spread it out, like as far as when I'm gifting. But it's a celebration, bitches. This is a celebration. So I'm going to be, to celebrate you as being part of this Carty crew, I am going to be giving, and again, I gift memberships to people who are watching. So if you're watching and you're not a member, you better get in chat and start saying, hey, what's up? Because these members get gifted to people who are watching right now. So make sure you're hanging out. And again, hit the like button. I have people who like to also donate gifted memberships, which they like to do. When I do it, they match it. So it's like, you gotta like, hey, look, 20,000.1 already. Like, this growth is insane. It's insane. Like insane. My brain is breaking. It truly is. Oki, you see, Oki, not only has he been here for 13 months, but Oki is one of the most generous people I've come across in this streaming journey. Oki just gifted 5 memberships to this channel. Oki did. Oki just made it so Joshua Haney is now a member. Oki is responsible for Avant-Garde being a member. Oki is responsible for Lloyd Simmons now being a member. Oki is responsible for DLG now being a member. Oki, thank you. What a generous man. Morgan, thank you so much. Missing seeing your face around here, Morgan Nelson. Missing seeing a crown next to your name, Morgan Nelson. And Canna Startup, by the way, you were gifted a membership by 20 shout outs in chat for the 20K subscribers. Let's give shout outs to Calligraphy, shouting you out, Calligraphy. One love for being here and supporting and being an incredible member of my cartel community accelerator and more. Dr. Chronic, what is up? We're going to shout you out, give you some love. Garan Wrath, also known as my right-hand man, Garan. Garan helps me build. Garan, I couldn't do this without you, my guy. Shouting out Garan Wrath. We're going to shout you out again, Morgan Nelson. What's up? What is up? What is up? Mike Steinmetz, giving you some love because you here always with the love. we are giving my big brother Opal Customs some love because he's my brother. He's the reason I'm here. Well, I have parents, but Les raised me. Anna Kay, Anna Kaya, you're killing it these days, Anna. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of your growth. It's just, Anna, I hope you feel it. You're starting to get your stride. Ammond, another integral part of this whole system, another integral part of the Carty Method. Ammon is coming along. He's also in my Pro Accelerator. He's been crushing it lately. And I watch the special members, the ones that are doing just like Mike Steinmetz, Ammon, like the people who are my cartel, the top supporters, like these people are they get moved into my system, into my company, you know? And speaking of Sean Thomas, thank you, bro. You've been incredible. And Sean Thomas is one of the few people who have experienced a day with Carty through my YouTube channel, like literally a day with Carty, and he's done it twice. So if you want to look at my coaching on the Carty Method and see a full day with Carty, Sean has experienced that twice. And I'm just working on Sean giving me a nice testimonial from that experience so more people can experience that as well. Sean literally traveled 3 hours to come to have that experience with me, which is amazing. Max Media, Marcus Mac, giving you some love. 21, almost 22-year-old crusher. I got big plans for this guy they call Marcus Mack. Dan DeSuzio, let's go, Dan. I'm so glad you're here, my guy. I just need more of you. And let's get a crown next to your name, you know? Who else did I miss? I'm going to give some love to Donna. Give some love to Romaine. Give some love to Gary. Give some love to Spanish Soap. All right, Matt's. Some love to Matt's Carlson. Some love to Gabe. Let's go. All right, I think we got everybody. So, you guys feeling me today? I'm just trying to keep it together, really, because I get emotional. As for you guys who know me, I get emotional easily. After I had my brain injury, which happened in 2018, I got way more emotional. And before we wrap this up, I want to take a second to thank you. And hitting 20,000 subscribers is incredible, but it's not just about numbers. It's about the community. It really is about this community that we've built. And you, the person who's taken their passion for photography and is trying to turn it into something real. You who are listening right now, you are watching right now. You are the reason that I'm able to do this. And I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you for tuning in to this program. I'm so grateful for you for leaving a comment, sharing one of my videos, making a clip. I'm so grateful for you for making a clip or subscribing, liking a video. The future of this channel, it's only going to get crazier. There's going to be courses on my channel, beginner courses, advanced courses, mindset shifts, and all with the focus of helping you reach your goals, whether that's making your first dollar with your camera or scaling your photography business to $250,000 a year and beyond. So make sure you go to the Carty Method. Make sure you register yourself at the bottom of the page if you're not already. And if you are already, if you have a digital product, make sure that you've allowed emails. That's all I'll ask. Like, go to the Carty Method. If you bought something from me, just go. Make sure you have allow emails from the Carty Method. Make sure you have that turned on, because I can't notify you if you don't have the emails turned on. Remember, there is no purchase necessary. You do not have to buy anything. All you need to do is go here underneath, say Carty 20K hashtag, and then go to the Carty Method and register yourself. If you're already in my system, you need not do anything except for drop Carty 20K hashtag in the comments here. Thank you, everybody. I can't wait to see what's next for this whole Carty Method crew and all the things that we're going to be doing together. Like, I'm absolutely flabbergasted. So, as promised, I am going to be giving away some coaching, but we're going to save that. I have a busy day today. I have my Pro Accelerator happening in a couple of hours. Phase 2, we're talking about the packaging. I have 50 plus shooters that are dying for this presentation today, and the progress, we're in phase 2. The progress that's already happening in 2 months with my accelerator members is, it's fucking magic. I'm so happy. But you got to be on the waiting list, by the way. If you want to be in my accelerator the next round, go to the Carty Method. You'll see my coaching, you'll see my accelerator, and just join the waiting list. Or go to cartymethod.com/accelerator, and you can join the waiting list there. I'll also maybe put the waiting list in my show notes here. But I like to gift. So I'm going to gift. Because it is Celebration Sunday, and it's God's Day. And I'm going to give back to those that brought me here, which is you. So if you're watching, maybe you're about to get gifted a membership. I'm going to gift 5. Okay. 5. I cannot believe that I can't believe, but I'm about to give 5. You guys, DDA visuals and Stevie K, make sure you're dropping that in the comments below, not in live chat. I had no idea this could grow so fast, but again, celebrating. I am gifting, and I have just gifted Stevie Madrid. You are now a Carty member of this channel. Monica P, you just got gifted a membership again. Quasi, you just got gifted. Gerard's Horticulture Culture, you just got gifted. Jason Williams, you just got gifted a membership. And yeah, that's a lot of people. QS, you got gifted too. Guys, are you happy? Did I bring you joy? Because you guys definitely brought me joy. We got the lights dancing. Trying to do something a little bit new this year. And again, it's not like it's the new year for you, but it's the new year for me. My new year rolls over in February, because February is the anniversary of me starting a podcast. It was February 2021 is when I started Behind the Picture podcast. And we have grown this to not just me talking into a microphone and giving you information, but we have grown this at a level where it's changing lives, and people are truly benefiting from the information that I'm sharing here. This camera, this thing they call photography, I started with one of these back in 1984. And through all of, I've had, 20, 25 different cameras. it's just a tool. You know, you have to understand how to use your tool, but it's just a tool. Just like a paintbrush is a tool, our cameras are just tools. And I'm going to be talking more about our tools because I think it's necessary. It's part of the fundamentals that is a photographer. And I haven't been talking enough about this. Because this camera, this photography part, this is only 20% of it. It's only 20% of it. It's only 20% of it. The other 80% is how you make money. And working for Apple and shooting for Nike and like traveling around the world and shooting in Italy and shooting in the UK and like this is all just, it's because it's not just about what I do with that thing. And a huge part of it is what I do with that thing, but it's about this thing, the communication. It's about how sticky I am. It's about how likable and how I communicate. It's about being magnetic and bringing value. If you don't bring value, or if you bring value but you're too shy to talk about the value that you bring, no one's going to know about it. It's like this crazy 6-step thing, this like flywheel that it's literally, it goes like this. And once you get it going, like this is the starting part, you know, maybe I should draw it. It's always good to be visual. It's good to be visual, but it goes like this. It's a flywheel. And this is the starting line where you here with your camera are looking at the wheel, and the wheel is going. The industry is working. It's working. It's a wheel. And you're standing here on the outside looking in. Look at this. This is the industry. The photography industry. The creative industry. So this is phase 0. Phase 0, which is the prep that you have to do to get ready. It's like double Dutch. You guys have seen double Dutch? Double Dutch is like, it's not just skipping, it's double skipping. It's like it has a pace. It has a heartbeat. Okay? And that's what the industry is. It has a pace. It has a heartbeat. And you don't just get to walk into it because it's like a car crash. You don't get to walk into it. You got to watch it. You got to stand and you got to watch the like. You get to watch that pace. It starts at phase 0. And then phase 1 is the work. The work and market. This never ends, by the way. The work in the market, meaning there has to be a market for the work that you make. If there's no market for the work, this does not go. Meaning, if you're taking pictures for you, nobody gives a shit. I hate to be so dry. Nobody gives a shit about your photos. Nobody cares. Because you're not making photos that bring value to somebody else. Like someone else would care about that, meaning a small business, or it's not the street photography. We all see streets. It's not interesting. It's just interesting to you. You know what I mean? So commerce is shooting a model in the street, wearing an outfit, shooting a person in the street for a magazine. You know, like you combine the street photography with a thing that people want, not just the street or a landscape. Like who's paying you to shoot the landscape? Take a product and put the product in the landscape. And then the person is like, oh, that's creative. That looks like, okay, there, starts there. Number 2, this is number 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So number 2 is what we're talking about today in the class. It's packaging. It's the packaging. Number 2, horrible notes, but imagine packaging. That's number 2. That is your portfolio, your website, you are the most important part of the package. Is what I talk about. Part 2, the packaging. And also how the world sees you, like how the world sees you on the internet. That's your packaging. How the world sees you out from everywhere. What do they see you as? That's the packaging. Number 3, that's the value business. Value. I don't call it the business of photography. I call it the value business of photography. Because we are in the business of bringing value. If you don't have value, if you don't bring any value, you don't bring anything to the table, who gives a fuck? No one gives a fuck about your photos. You're not bringing any value. So, next thing, the value business. What is your offer? What are you making that I absolutely have to have? Next, number 4, systems. Systems for everything. Systems for making money, systems for shooting to be able to make more money after the fact, systems for every single thing, systems for posting, systems for shooting, systems for retouching, systems. 5, and you notice the order of this. Number 5 is where it's outward reach. Outward reach. Number 5, people are doing that. They buy a camera straight to outward reach. It's like they're going from here to here. Oh my God. And they're wondering why nobody's calling them or calling them back. And then outward reach, like the art of talking to other people in the universe, on the internet, like the art of being magnetic, being sticky. Outward reach. And number 6 is putting it all together. Hey, Garan, you're a king. Thank you for gifting, Garan. That's really nice of you, my guy. Thank you. Garan, my smoke machine, it goes. You just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. Morgan, you got gifted. Raphael, Morgan's like, it's just a matter of time before someone's going to gift me a song. You're right. Raphael, you got gifted. Avenue Poet, you got gifted. Seth, Untapped. Garam Rath just gifted you a sub. And Caesar Augusto, you also just got gifted a sub. Everybody who got gifted today, it would be super nice is if you thanked Oki. If Oki is the one who gifted you a sub, if you got gifted by Garan, thank Garan, because Garan's the one who gifted you a sub. And Vicky is back for also 13 months. Vicky is crazy. Vicky is on my team. She handles my TikTok. She handles the Carty Method Instagram account. She's the one who's posting your photos when you win Photo of the Week. So make sure you take care of Vicky. Mike Steinmatch just gifted 5 memberships. My God, you guys are going to break my smoke machine. Steinmatch, my guy, just gifted. Dominic, Jose Arande, you just got gifted. That cool kid Kip, you just got gifted by Steinmatz. Cap to Red, you were gifted by Steinmatz. Holden R, you were also gifted by Mike Steinmatz. And Liviu M, you have just been gifted a membership by Mike Steinmatz. So you see the generosity of this community. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane, the generosity of this community. So imagine this is how this is the flywheel. You do an analogy. You make a big look at the market in your market and you make work for it. And then you package that work. You create an offer. And you create an LLC, a business, and you take this serious like a business. You create systems, which I help you build systems for absolutely everything. Systems like the biggest companies in the world, Starbucks. This is why you have the same latte at Starbucks as you do here in Toronto, as you do in Dubai and in India. Like it's Starbucks is it's all because of their systems. That's why you get the same Big Mac. It's every company that is a $1 jillion company understands systems. When you get to this point, now you're ready to start to talk to people. Because once you start talking to people, now you have the flywheel. And here's the next flywheel. This is going to break your brain. You have to know what you do. So you need to be niched. Another word is specialized. So imagine you are the car photographer, the wedding photographer, the headshot photographer, the portrait photographer. You need to be specialized and niched. If you're specialized and niched, then you can make, first of all, you start to obsess. You obsess over that niche. You obsess. And in fact, you obsess over what? You obsess over problems. That's what you're obsessing over. The problems that people in your niche would have. Obsess over those problems. Then you start creating solutions for problems. And again, you can't do this if you shoot everything. If you shoot everything, this is impossible because you can't know every problem that every one of the niches that you're messing around with, you can't do it. If you're a wedding photographer, it's so easy to do this because you obsess over the problem that a bride would have, that a wedding planner would have. You obsess over those problems and then you become the ultimate wedding photographer. And that's why you charge $25,000 a wedding, is because you know the problems even before they come. So when people book you for a wedding, you are a sure thing and you have the track record and the testimonials to prove it. So this is what happens when you specialize, is because you're niched. You can obsess over the problem that your potential client would have. Then guess what? Then you post specialized problem. Oops, I can't even today. Specialized problem solving content. Okay, that's all you do. That's all you post. People don't use Instagram right at all. At all. People don't use social media right at all. At all. At all. You post, now that you know what you shoot, you post specialized problem solving content only. Guess what? This content, which is this content up here, right? Guess what happens? It solves problems for people who have that problem. Because social media is a fire hose. It's just coming at you. So guess what? Everybody's trying to speak to you. So therefore, you're just blind to all the people who are trying to speak to you. Do you need hair care? Do you need hand cream? Do you need this? Do you need that? Do you want this? Do you want that? It's like, okay. But what do? I say, hey, are you an emerging or struggling photographer that's trying to leave your 9-to-5 and transition to the life of a working pro photographer? Is that you? If that's you, stay here, pay attention, because that's all I talk about right here. So you know what I did? Now, where everything else is screaming past you, my words, you stop and you're like, that's me. Because that's me. I'm a struggling photographer that's trying to leave my 9-to-5 job and transition to the life of a working. That's me. I'm going to listen to this guy. He's speaking to me. Do you understand I had to learn that? Do you understand I had to learn that? And as soon as I learned that, my channel grew by 18,000 subscribers. You can do it too. You can do it too. Are you a struggling model that's trying to break into the industry, but every photographer that you talk to, they don't want to work with you? You need to listen to this. Oh my goodness. Are you a new bride that's just about to get married and you have no idea where to start? Listen up. I got something just for you. Do you see what you're doing? You're qualifying your ideal customer. But guess what? You can't do that until you know who they are. Then you obsess over making content that solves their problem. Guess what happens then? Then they engage with that content. Because they engage with that content, they'll likely share you or they'll book you. But they'll definitely engage. They'll engage, right? So then Instagram sees, oh my goodness, this is the audience that I'm supposed to show this photographer's work to. Oh my God, I had no idea. He just makes photos. So I've been just sending it out there, hoping that an audience would be found for this photographer who just shoots anything and posts anything. Now he's posting specialized content for this audience, for this person. Oh my God, thank God. Now I can show him to that audience, show her to that audience. And then people engage, that crowd actually who wants it is like, oh my God, finally that photographer is speaking directly to me. That's me. Then they engage with it. They book you. Instagram sees that that's happening. And then they push it out to more people like that. And you get actually jobs from that. And then those jobs you share as what? Content. And then guess what? Other people engage with that content and they're like, oh, that girl, she's just like me. Oh my God, that photographer, he spends like, and then that's the flywheel. This is how you make specialized content that people engage with, that people share, they book you, you then get those jobs, you share that, like it's a wheel. It's a wheel. And it's like, it's the same wheel that's up here that you literally can't even jump into unless you're making specialized content. So if today has brought you value, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for doing that. If you've done it already, become a member. Because again, members, my 1,000 true fans. And please join my mentorship community where I have almost 500 photographers there 24/7 able to help you, able to answer questions for you. And I'm there. If you want access to me, you gotta be in the community. Get yourself on my accelerator waiting list. And speaking of my accelerator, I gotta go. We gotta go do that. I hope today brought you value.
This commercial-free live stream was brought to you by the members of this channel. If it wasn't for you, we'd have to fill up these live streams with ads that would just interrupt the flow. The members of this channel make commercial-free content during these live streams possible. Consider becoming a member for $5 a month today to gain access to secret live streams, live chats, and to show your support with that crown badge next to your name. Sharing is caring. If this content has brought you value today, share it, clip it, post it to your socials. Curating and sharing helpful content makes you an expert, even if the content you're sharing isn't yours. Be a curator and share this content with your network. If you're an emerging or struggling photographer that's trying to break free from your current 9-to-5 grind and transition to the life of a working pro photographer, that's our obsession here at the Carty Method. Register, get the support you need. If you're alone and struggling at this craft, make sure you join the Carty Method community. You'll always find help in the show notes. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Find your creative and business genius with the Carty Method.
Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you so much for 20K. I love you all.